as we've been covering this year, these are hot, dry times for the Rio Grande. The Middle Rio Grande Conservancy District was even set to run out of water to deliver to farmers. But an agreement between New Mexico, Texas, and Colorado is allowing the release of 38,000 acre-feet of water from the El Vado Reservoir. That's on the Chama River, a tributary of the Rio Grande. Correspondent Laura Paskus talks with officials about that agreement, what it means for farmers this year and next.
So the question in everyone's mind with the Supreme Court lawsuit between Colorado, New Mexico, and Texas, how did the other states agree to help out New Mexico farmers this year with this agreement about the water?
Well, I think that from what I understand from them is they wanted to help out. They didn't want to harm the farmers, but it's also about endangered species as well. It's not just for the farmers. I don't think that they wanted to cause any economic harm for the farmers, and they could see that it was a really emergency situation. But at the same time, I don't think they want to create dire circumstances for the minnow or other endangered species either. So, I think they wanted to cooperate, and they didn't want to be seen as the bad guy. So I think that's a good sign.
Right. So how did this agreement come together?
Well, really, the Middle Rio Grande Conservancy District initiated a request, an emergency request, through the New Mexico Rio Grande Compact Commissioner, who is John D'Antonio, the state engineer. So that was about a Monday, a week and a half ago, and maybe it was 2.5 weeks ago now. Time's getting short. So we New Mexico forwarded that request and supported that request. So we were forwarded to the Colorado and Texas commissioners and engineer advisors for the compact. And they kind of mulled it over for a week and a half or more. And they had a few questions, but then ultimately they came back with agreement.
Can you just describe, I know it's really complicated, but can you describe briefly kind of where this water was in El Vado and who it was meant for and kind of what will happen with that water over the next few weeks?
Okay, so it was native Rio Grande water that was retained in El Vado Reservoir by Reclamation and MRGCD. And it's meant to be held until we can deliver it to Elephant Butte without much depletions occurring on the way. So it was meant to be, we were hoping we would be able to release it in November, December, January of this upcoming winter, and release it in such a way that it gets down to Elephant Butte to help our delivery obligation. But what it'll be used for now is we're hoping it will last. We're hoping and planning that it'll last about 50 to 60 days, or at least through Labor Day, we're hoping. The state engineer has put some restrictions on it. It's meant to be minimal irrigation flow, and it's meant to protect minnow habitat. And so it'll be released from El Vado at the call of New Mexico at as small amounts as possible, and ideally it'll last through Labor Day, and maybe we won't even have to release it all.
And so this is water, like you mentioned, that was meant for Elephant Butte for downstream users, and it'll have to be repaid in a way. So looking ahead, we have hot year after hot year, we have low reservoirs. What is the plan for being able to put this water back in the system?
Well, you're right. It won't make it to Elephant Butte this year, so it will mean most likely that our debit under the compact is a little bit more starting out next year. And we'll have to, so again, we start the same thing over again next year. Whatever our debit is, we have to retain that water in El Vado again, or in post-compact reservoirs until it's called for to be released. So it does mean a little bit, it means less water next year for sure. So a little bit of a short-term fix, but I think everybody felt that it was important enough this year that we'll hope for a good snowpack next year.
Irrigation season usually runs until the end of October. How long will this water last for the district?
Well, we've made a commitment to work with this limited supply to try to get as far into the season as we possibly can. But we've talked about ceasing irrigation for the general irrigation community, aside from the prior and paramount lands of the Pueblos, sometime near the Labor Day weekend. So even if we have a certain amount of the compact debit water that has been made available to New Mexico for New Mexico uses by the compact, if we have any of that remaining, and if we've been fortunate enough to get some precipitation during the monsoon periods, we will still cease irrigation and hold that compact debit water for a future release time as called by Article 8 of the Rio Grande Compact.
What does Article 8 say?
That the debit water held upstream can be called out by the downstream state at their choosing. Typically, it follows a compact meeting in the following year, but there's, it varies based on historical practices.
So the agreement was brokered to prevent catastrophic crop losses. And I'm curious what you would like people in the district and people throughout the district, throughout the region, what do we need to understand about our own personal responsibilities and what we should be doing with this precious resource? And what should people be planning for the next couple of months, as well as looking ahead to thinking about what they might be doing next year?
Well, in the environment that we have here, we're a flood irrigation operation for the most part. We do have some folks that have pressurized systems and gone to drip, but that's not the kind of irrigation system that has evolved here. But it really is important for our irrigators to understand is that they must schedule and they must wait their turn. Folks that are cutting in and not working through the schedule really throws a monkey wrench into the system for us, because it has residual effects in scheduling other farmers. So it's highly important for everybody to adhere to our operational rules and to schedule water and be patient and wait their turn, because they will get enough irrigations to get through the season under the conditions that we have right now. So that's the number one message. And then, of course, we need to work closely together going forward to look at creative opportunities to do partial year fallowing and possible full year fallowing, and create opportunities both in the environmental and in the farming communities for offering opportunities for folks to lease their irrigation opportunities, so that we can allow for folks that have to make a crop have enough water to do that, and then also folks that need to help with some environmental conditions in the river that we are committed to under the biological opinion to work in that area as well. So it's highly critical that we all work together going forward.
All right, Mike Hammond, thank you so much and good luck.
Thank you.